brutal murder took place at an amusement park. 3 men were found hanging upside down from a Ferris wheel. Their deaths gruesome. Nancy was back. 5 years later, she was no longer the weak woman she once was. Those 3 dead men were the ones who had killed her husband and daughter. After checking her gear and taking one last look at her family's photo, Nancy set off again on her path of revenge. Police had already taken notice of Nancy. Records showed that over the past 5 years, she had traveled through multiple countries, often appearing in underground fight clubs and hospitals, clearly training herself. A month earlier, Nancy had raided a weapons shop and stolen heavy arms. Investigators believed she would strike again today, on the 5th anniversary of her husband and daughter's deaths. Nancy's next stop was the judge's house. Years ago, he had been bribed by the mob and released the 3 killers without charge. Nancy nailed his hand to a table, strapped him with explosives, and walked away. Moments later, she detonated the bomb remotely from a city bus. Not long after, police received word that the judge, the defense lawyer who had represented the killers, and the district attorney who had failed to act, all had been killed that same day. A nationwide manhunt for Nancy was issued. By then, Nancy had already set her sights on drug lord Mike's vault. Disguised as a beggar, she slipped to the back entrance. When the guards looked away, she took them both out. She then moved upstairs, where she found enemies holed up in a room. Smashing the doorknob, she trapped them inside. Hearing gunfire, the other henchmen rushed over. Nancy leapt from the window ledge. 2 thugs came to investigate the noise, only to be shot from beneath a shipping container. Another panicked and fired wildly. Unaware, Nancy had already slipped behind him. Returning to the 2nd floor, she wiped out the rest, then forced the accountant to reveal the address of Mike's drug factory. That very night, she resolved to burn it down. But when she entered the factory, it was empty. She spotted a fuse on the ground. The place was rigged with explosives. Mike, having learned his vault was destroyed, had set a trap. Hidden gunmen spotted Nancy and immediately detonated the bombs.